this juncture is just
Raoul does awesome stuff, and he's right about the exponential age. Where I diverge is the notion that this isn't captured. No, so my key rules, I have a couple of Francis Hunt rules that I give people. These are like 10 commandments. I'll give you one. They, and you can fill in whoever they is for your liking, will never let you have your own money. They must control the issuance of money. The absolute law of power is the control over the issuance of money. Until people truly actually get that. So when you say escape, you're escaping nothing. You're going from the same people's old game into the same people's newly created room for you to run into in the new game. Those that are espousing libertarian, I find people that are Bitcoin maximalists. I was talking to him once in an interview, and he says it's the only true thing, that's freedom and everything. Bitcoin, there was 1996 NSA paper that was describing something very, very similar to Bitcoin. I talk about fairy tales too. So when you want to control people, the best thing, especially when you're a small number of people and you want to control a large number of people, you have to have absolute power, you have to have force, you have to have a lot of means. But one of the most useful things is an asymmetry on information and what is true. And you want to have and you want to withhold. The more you keep people believing fairy tales, the happier they are. So there's a guy with a Japanese name called Satoshi Nakamoto who went and did all this work, was communicating with someone, not an intelligence agent or person, created this whole new currency system and then quietly disappeared into the ether that no one can track, no one can find, never collected his Nobel Peace Prize that he should get, his financial prize, doesn't move any of that money, has no need for it in that wallet, sits with all the Genesis coins and goes. That's Santa Claus for adults. That's Tooth Fairy for adults story to me. I just don't conceptually believe that. They've cultivated that narrative to explain away a few things because everyone asks who made God, but then you note it no longer is a big part of the lexicon. Just deal with it. It's your freedom. Just take it from me. Carry on. You know, Bitcoin and crypto is your freedom. So when you want to create a new financial system, your biggest problems are the libertarians and the people who know all your sins. So the first system you have to do is to create something that wins over the most hardened skeptics, then everyone else follows. So what do? You tell them your freedom lies here and you convince them that it believes it, and you create a construct and a narrative that fits that. And as a result, everybody thinks they're escaping government. Only the blockchain and Bitcoin is open source banking, and you can check any transaction and any idea. And unless you're in a very powerful secrecy coin, anybody can see how much money I've received in a particular wallet address. Sorry, that just doesn't stack. None of that just stacks. You're now blogging your online banking. That's the fact of blockchain. So the facts, the hard-hitting facts. Sorry if I'm cynical, I'd rather know truth. I can handle the truth. Many people can't, and they hate you. They hate you for bringing a nightmare onto their thing. Get over your Stockholm syndrome. Get over your depression about realizing that if you were ruling the world, you would be certainly, when you move people from one room to another, that's closer to the abattoir, you would make sure that it's all for the best. It's all for the best. You're escaping these bad guys, and you'd control the villains and you'd control the good guys, and you'd be controlling narratives. Absolutely, you would if you were in that place. The biggest conspiracy is to think that in absolute power situation, people wouldn't seek to control the masses. That is the real conspiracy. It's absolute control. And that's why I talk about control structures. Crypto is not your freedom. Crypto is your new financial system replacing your previous one, as set and designed by minds, technology. They're in 2 technology life cycles ahead of what you know is in existence. So, I don't even think a secrecy coin will be strong enough to survive. I think I'll just put a red tag on you. But, if I had to do one transaction, it was my last flight out of a place where my life might go really rotten, and I was going to some Lieberland, little island, maybe I'd use it once just to get out. Yeah. So that's my, it's a bucket of cold water, but nothing I hear makes any sense apart from that. It's not what they say, it's what you see happening. They've absolutely could have killed Bitcoin long ago. Now they're doing ETFs, basically stuffed with derivatives, by the way, which is a great way to control a big market on small stuffed with derivatives. All of this. They could have killed it long ago. They were trying to manage the price by saying, oh, it's, it's the pedophiles currency, it's the AK-47 buyers currency, all of that nonsense. Cash is that. Cash is that, and the HSBC banking system was washing the Mexican cartel's money. It's everything they do that they project on you.